Akwaba edba the second episode of Love Arena ewa PHIN TV so edin dodo edin me Nana Kwabna Blee na ene no menya nipa titru ewo mi studio a ene mene ebedin komo eyie pa na sa maami anas min kanisa maami no ayo obi a ono ene ye the accountant edema Anero Media and also the CEO Edema Abigail Cosmetics and Makeup Training Center. Na ebano odomu so a in fact say anka odono your con school na ke ma certificate anka e bia meka say or professor ewom wa bin na wa reader ewo odon nkomomu pa eno ntimi eno no matonsa e da afre no oyobi a in fact dwumedi na wodi ntino onya adaje ntino enne nyame enchad no yenya no ewo mission no so enitina mene betwen komo baako mienu bi na yaje na dwenkyere eni efutuo odewo emaye emrante na ye pese ye wura relationship bi mu sene be ya yankoye mistakes bi ewom enitina men kone nche na mema na kwaba no na nkasa embo ne din efa nche ahwefo madam akwaba na impom the same. Oh, wait me the bluff now makes it say training and bar. Okay. Now introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay, as he rightly said, I mean you've always said everything about me except for my name. So Miss Waja Rashida.
But if I've omit some out, you can add it.
Oh, basically he said everything.
I said everything.
Yes.
All right, okay. So your name again?
Rashida too.
Rashida, okay. Now, today I want us to talk about a certain topic that is going on in this world. Dating. But before that, it seems last week we had the opportunity to look at the definition of dating, what goes into dating. But today, our topic for tonight is the do's and don'ts of dating. So firstly, let's start from the do's of dating. What are the do's of dating if someone asks you such a question?
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and then a good evening to our listeners. I get excited when I get the opportunity to talk about dating, the relationship. I always get excited because it is something that, as me personally, I find it very interesting. It's a nice thing.
Wow.
And then the youth as well, it's something that almost everybody like doing it. It gets to a stage in everybody's life that they want to engage in it.
Okay.
So when I get the opportunity to talk about it, I get really excited.
Okay.
Now, it's normal for everybody to just get up, see a young lady and fall in love, or see a young man and fall in love. Now, there are certain things that we are not supposed to do while we are dating, and we are supposed to do whilst we are dating. And so that is the do's of what dating.
Yeah.
Okay, so one, I think that when you are dating, for instance, there are certain things you don't have to do. If you do it as a lady or as a man, it reduces your price. Yes. For instance, as young couples who want to know each other, the first thing I will always advise that you should do away is sex.
All right.
Yes. All right. You should do away with sex.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the don'ts of what
the dating. Okay.
You should do away with sex, and you should do away with cohabitating with your partner.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you explain that one to my viewers?
Yes. So when I say cohabitating with your partner, it means that the person, you are not married, but you've moved from your family house, from your parents' house, to go and live with the man.
Okay.
It is not something that I think is the right thing for us to practice as you.
Okay.
Yes. So apart from that, you, the lady, you should stop assuming some wifely positions.
Why?
Because wifely positions. For instance, you start to cook for the guy for a week or for a month. That's not that is not your position. You are just a girlfriend.
Okay.
Yes, nobody has handed you over to the man.
Okay.
So don't go about doing cooking, scrubbing, Excuse me. I saw a funny video where somebody said that obi kro sikra na nsikra na odinese
Okay.
odinese baby see jeans now my guy.
Okay.
I mean that is not necessary.
Then if that is the case, then there's no need for the guy to spend on the lady.
Yes, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the ladies for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so as a lady, I don't think that you should go and cook, sleep over, have unnecessary sex and all of those things. I don't think it's necessary. And to the guy, you are just a man.
Yeah.
I mean, your duty is to show the girl that you love the person, not to do a fatherly duty.
The duty, okay.
Yes. You are not supposed to provide for the lady.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure right now some of the ladies will be like, no, blah, blah. Yeah, it's true. He's not supposed to provide for you. He's not any member of your family. Okay.
But we have some ladies, when it comes to relationship, they're expecting their guys to provide for them. To the extent that they should take care of their needs.
That is wrong. That is what is happening these days. And it is because of, let me say that the lady comes to your house, cook for you, wash for you,
do everything.
do everything for you, and you ask the person to go. Okay, imagine you are staying alone.
Yeah.
If you were not supposed to do these things for yourself, you would have hired someone to do it for you.
Sure.
And you would have paid that person.
Sure.
Right now, somebody's daughter has come to do it for you. She feels that she's supposed to be paid.
Okay.
So that is why the spending coming. I cannot come to your house and do all these things for you. In addition to that, you have sex with me.
Okay.
And then you ask me to go just like that. You get it? Okay. So some of these things are the reasons why it brings about entitlement. Okay. So the lady feels that because I'm doing this with you, because I'm doing that with you, like you are supposed to do this for me in return. And the guys also feel that because I'm paying, you are supposed to do something in return. If we remove that factor of give and take, that is when we will see the real dating. Okay, so some of the don'ts are just what I mentioned.
Okay, so now let's go back to the next question, like the do's.
The do's.
Now we are done with the don'ts, so let's look the do's.
Exactly, the do's in a relationship. What you are supposed to do in a relationship is to study the person. Okay. Know the person's temperament. Wow. Know his or her likes and dislikes. Okay. His favorite color. What looks nice on him, what type of shoe or what type of shirt that when he wears it looks nice on him, what type of haircut. You people are supposed to go on dates, and when I say date, I don't mean that it's only the guy who is supposed to pay for it. Yes, and I'm not also saying that it's only the lady who is supposed to pay for it. Agree on something that you both can manage. Okay. Don't go to Golden Tulip or KFC or Kimpiski
when you don't have the money.
Yes, when you know you don't have the money. And the lady, don't see the guy and say that your friend's boyfriend is taking her her to Kimpiski, so your boyfriend or the guy too has to take you there. No.
That's what is trending now. I feel like it's like a competition.
Exactly.
So, my friend has posted iPhone 14 this, so I'll feel bad. Yes. So that's why it brings pressure
to the man. Okay. Exactly. So you are supposed to know the person's temperament. Most people don't know. I just see you as Bobby there. That's it. I don't even know what makes you happy, what makes you sad. I have to know those things about you. If I cannot observe to know, I should ask questions to know. Some people, you can also ask questions. Yes, this is the stage you are supposed to ask questions. And be very vigilant. Ask questions about his or her background. Okay, have you ever had any ailment? Have you ever been seriously sick? What type of sickness was it? How did you manage it? Okay, are you allergic to something? Okay, what don't you want? What shouldn't I do when I'm around you? Yeah, so these are some of the things you should do when you are in dating, and not to compete or not to say, okay, today we are going to this fancy. All we know these days is going to dates and spending unnecessarily. It is at this stage you plan together. Okay, when do we want to get married? Okay, maybe in 2 years time, in 3 years time, in 4 years time, in 5 years time. And let me say this thing, I will advise that In as much as you can, don't date somebody over some number of years.
Why? Like the person is older than you over some number of years, or what do you actually mean?
Yes. There are people who have been in a relationship for 10 years, 15 years, and later got married.
Okay.
But believe you me, 90% of those people who have been in a relationship for more than 5 years, they don't end up together.
Why?
That is because, you see, you get so used to each other that you feel like trying something else. If the person is not matured, if the man or the woman is not matured, you feel that, okay, I've been with this person for 10 years. Maybe, why not? I can try something somewhere. You get? So, for instance, let's say that I've been in a relationship with you for more than 5 years. I've virtually know everything
about me.
about you.
Okay.
So there is nothing about you that surprises me or want me to wife you up or husband you.
Okay.
Do you get it? But let's say that it's 2-3 years. Then I'll feel like, okay, let me put in measures to get this person to be mine. But after 5 years, you get reluctant. After all, what is it? Okay, believe you me, if it is up to 5 years, the most number of years people can be in a relationship without sex is up to 5 years. After 5 years, sex will by all means come in.
Okay.
And when sex comes, it spoils everything.
Okay. Now, in your submission, you made mention of we don't need to spend in relationship, like in dating. Don't you think that one can call for a breakup?
It can only call for a breakup when the two of you don't know what you're about.
Okay.
Yes.
So
You
then,
need to spend, but moderately. For instance, you, the guy, if you see somebody, I've seen people said, okay, I took care of her from junior high school until she completed university, and now she says she doesn't like me. That is why I'm saying don't spend.
okay.
Personally, if somebody comes to me to borrow me money, what I normally do is I give out the amount of money I think that if the person doesn't pay, it won't hurt me. So if you are going to spend on a lady from junior high school to university, and you know at the end of the day, if the lady doesn't marry you, it will hurt you. Go ahead. But I know it will hurt you.
Okay.
So don't try it.
All right, viewers. Madam Rashida said, don't spend in dating, or don't spend unnecessary in dating. What are your thoughts? What are the do's and don'ts in dating? You can bring your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. After that, click on the notification button so that you receive every video that we post, because this topic is a series of topics that we are bringing to you every week with different kind of people, guests, well in depth in relationship. Also, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Madam, let's continue. Now, right now we've talked about the do's, the don'ts. What brings about breakup? Like you hear, I'm breaking up with you because of this. So what brings about the breakup?
All right. So one thing we have to know is that dating is you getting to know the person. And so me, I don't have a problem with you breaking up with somebody. It's normal. If you break up with me, I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Without complaining.
It hurts, but I'm okay with that. I'm not saying it will hurt you, but
Okay.
it's good that you broke up with me than marry me and make me suffer in the marriage, or still be in a relationship with me and maltreating me. You get that if you don't like the person, there's a way you relate with the person that it hurts that person. For instance, if I am someone that likes attention, and then you know that I like attention, because you don't like me again, you stop giving me the attention, you are hurting me. It's better you break up with me.
And this brings me to the question that someone asked me or sent to me on my social media platform. He said, would you date a guy who is poor but treats you as a queen, love you, care for you, give you all the attention? Or would you date someone who is rich but treats you as a trash? Which one will you go for?
This is a dicey one. Okay, so there's this funny social media trend that you see a very ugly person and then a very handsome person, an ugly person with money and a handsome person who is very poor, then you see that the lady is looking up and is confused. That's where you have put me right now. All right, so if you treat me as a queen, are you ready? Are you just stagnant, or you are ready to improve upon yourself?
Both of the two.
That is what I look at. I mean, yes, I want someone that treats me as a queen.
Okay. But
I
doesn't
want
have
someone
money.
that do anything for me.
Okay.
Not having money doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever.
Okay.
I'm willing to help you to grow, but are you willing to help yourself to grow? So I'm ready to be with a person who treats me as a queen.
As a queen.
But you also have to make up your mind that you don't want to be there forever. I mean, there are some people that the fact that he or she treats you as a queen, so I should go out, hustle and bring money, spend on you for you to treat me as a queen. It's not that interesting. I mean, we all have to go out. Even if it's me giving you money to start up a business, I don't have problem with that.
Okay.
Yes, but you have to be ready to work your work.
Now, how do you lady want a guy to treat you? You being a lady, how do you want guys to treat you people?
Okay, interesting. Every lady needs attention. That's the...
Wait, my guys, listen. This is free for examination. Question number 1. Let's go.
Yes, every lady needs attention.
Wow.
Yes.
Attention, number 1.
Yes. Number 2,
No, wait. Can you explain the attention?
Yes, every lady needs attention in a sense that you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
It's either a text message.
Wow.
Or a call.
Wow.
Oh, how's your night? Did you sleep well?
Oh,
yes.
yeah. In fact, I have to go and look for a girl. My goodness.
Or you wake up to a very long, lengthy message telling you how he misses you.
Oh, my goodness.
How he wants to be with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then during the day, you send some kind of funny something, and then in the night you wrap it up with a call or something, a video call or something like that. It makes it very interesting. That is every lady's dream.
Okay.
We like that.
So that's the attention.
Yes.
Next
every
one.
lady needs attention.
Okay.
The other thing is per an individual.
Okay.
Some ladies, their love language is gifts. Some people is you helping them with something. So once in a while you buy, it doesn't need to be expensive. That is where guys get it wrong. We are not saying that go and bring a $1 million something for us.
Okay.
No. Even if it is chocolates, 5 cedis.
Okay.
Yes. Even if it is ice cream, 5 cedis. We appreciate it for the fact that you sit to think about the fact that, okay, let me get this thing for my lady. It makes it interesting. It makes us feel special.
Okay.
Yeah, so gifts. Some others will want you to help them. I mean, oh, I have an assignment or I have something doing. Can you help me? You don't have an idea about how it is.
I'm about to ask that question.
Yes.
As we are in the university,
exactly.
You are reading information technology, I'm reading accounts. Now, can I help you with your assignment?
Exactly. That is true. You don't have to know it, but I have to see you putting in efforts. Okay, so let me just sit by you while you type. Can I help you with the typing?
Oh,
you see?
Goodness.
Okay, can I? What do you want me to jot down?
Oh,
that is what we want. That
Jesus
is
Christ.
Yes. So let me help you with this, some tips, and that and that.
Okay, now, per what you are saying. So how can we identify the right person so that our relationship or our dating can be lovely, sweet?
Okay, so one thing you have to do, you don't have to jump into a relationship.
Right.
Yes. People say they believe in love at first sight, but I don't believe in that.
Why?
Yes, because I cannot just see you, Bobby. That would mean that I'm just in love with your physical appearance.
Okay.
If I see you and I say I love you first, love at first sight, that means I'm in love with your physical. How about your spirituality?
What?
How about your emotional stability?
Wow.
How about your finances?
Oh my goodness.
And all those things. It counts.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
it counts. So I can't just see you and say that, okay, this is the man I want to be with. That would just be the physical. And so before you identify the right person, study that person at least for 3 months.
Oh.
After 3 months, you can say, yes, okay, you are familiar with some of these things. You agree, you don't agree here, so let's try something else. Yes, so...
Viewers, you are still part of the discussion. The question on board, how do you identify the right person in a relationship? So let's hear your thoughts in our comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. After that, click on the notification button so that you receive a notification whenever we upload a new video. Share to your friends, it's like everything you want to do. Comments, bring your comments. In fact, we want to know what ladies want from guys, and the guys, what do you want from ladies? How do you want ladies to treat you, and how do you want guys to treat you? Now we are wrapping up. Your final comments, any advice for the youth?
Okay, so my advice is that fall in love. I mean, your heart will get broken, but fall in love. Whenever it gets breaking, fall in love again.
Wow.
Don't give up on love. Love exists. Let no one deceive you that love doesn't exist. It exists. The right person is there. He or she will come your way. When the person comes, all you need to do is take your time. Don't give out your all. Don't start sleeping with the person. Don't start cohabitating. But just take your time, study that person, but fall in love. And when you fall, you realize that it's a good feeling.
Wow, when you fall, you realize it's a good feeling. I've always been your host, Nana Koblan Blee. Next week, we'll be with the 3rd episode of the Dating Arena. See you next week. Bye-bye.